All right, welcome to Region Sports Desk. This is Joe. I'm JT. Well, we got another topic for you. We're running down topics. We're going to try to get all the hot topics and any other topics that you guys might want to add. If you do have a topic, drop it in our comment line, or if you're on Facebook, post it on our page. We'll try to get to it if it's worth it. But we're going to talk about programs. Let's say you were a head coach. You could take over any program in Northwest Indiana. What program would you want to take over and why?
That's a great question. I think we've asked each other that before. We take, some of you don't know, we're best friends. We go to game, we travel. On the way to games, as gay as it sounds, we ask each other stupid questions like that. We debate in the car. So now we're just putting it on Facebook and YouTube for you guys to watch. So I'm going to tell you what program I'm going to take over. If money is not a factor, I got two answers to this. If money is not a factor, then my number one choice would be Andrean. Private school, and I can recruit. I can recruit players that I want to come play for me. So I have a lot of options there I can do, but then again, the money is not there. The private, they don't pay all that much as like the other schools. But Andrean, I think, would be an ideal fit, just because I feel like I could recruit all the kids. I can tell them, hey, your kid's going to come to Andrean. It's a great Catholic school, and who cares about religion? We have winning football teams.
That's what it's all about. Winning football games.
Exactly. Okay. But if we're talking about money, I wouldn't want to go there just because Andrean doesn't pay diddly shit. Obviously, that's why St. Germain left. But if money's a factor, I'd love to take Portage. I'd love to. I went there, played there, did everything there, and but honestly, when I hear like the superintendent and all that stuff, like the administrative staff, they just ride your ass and it's a pain in the ass to deal with that, and I don't have to deal with that crap. So honestly, I'd probably take Miracle. Honestly, they got the best facilities probably. They usually have, if not the best, athletes right there. They always have like the best offensive defensive line. Their line, the offensive defensive line, they're always just like killer. And everything starts up front in the trenches for the football games. That's where the games are won. So that's your best bet, I think, to consistently, when year in and year out, just play at Morton.
I can't go wrong with that answer, and I can easily give the same answer with that. And also, I think your first answer is good, not only because they're a private school and recruit and whatnot. They play in a strong conference for a 3A school. That's a pretty darn good conference for them to play in. So they're battle tested when they get into the playoffs, and they play in a pretty weak sectional. So they got a pretty easy time in sectionals. You almost guaranteed a sectional time over here. I think I'm gonna choose a different school, and this is more of an up and coming program that has been kind of on the rise the last 3 or 4 years.
Bowman Academy.
Almost. No, actually, I think who I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna go ahead and take Morton Governors.
Ooh, I like that pick.
This has been a program. The last few years they've been so close, and then last year they finally beat Griffith. They won a sectional championship. But this is a team that's constantly loaded with athletes. They've got a ton of good players year in and year out. So it's not like I'd have to worry about talent over here. Now, obviously, I'm not really sure what the job would pay. I'm not considering the money. I'm just looking at football wise. They play a good schedule. The Hammond schools, that's not that great, but they play all the good NCC schools. A lot of good 4A schools, so they get prepared for the playoffs very well, and I think that I would be in position for a lot of long-term success because I would have basically a football factory of athletes coming in and out. I think it'd be a good situation to take over.
Can't disagree with that. That's a good pick. I like Morton. I think they were my favorite teams last year. Definitely a really fun offense to watch, and it would be a good team to take over.
My next pick would have been Lake Station.
Lake Station.
That would have been my next choice, but
if I didn't care, I mean, if you could go to that school and turn that around, that'd be pretty cool. But
you would be a living legend.
God himself couldn't turn that school around.
They'd be naming that field after you. You'd be a legend.
They
if
give
you
you
were
the
able to-
freaking key to the city, baby.
Yeah. But I can tell you what team I wouldn't want to take over. I definitely wouldn't want to take over Wheeler. I wouldn't want to take over Wheeler right now.
As much as I like Wheeler,
Not with their schedule. Not with what they do. I wouldn't want to take over Wheeler. I think Morton's an excellent choice. I'll leave it at that.
All right, that's a good topic there. So stay tuned. We'll have a lot more topics for you guys to do.